Okay, and just to wrap things up, I'm sure you're going to love this one because I'm sure this happens in your household too. So the question is, how do you manage siblings that are constantly fighting?
You take them to the police station and go to Fiji for a week. That's what.
Yeah,
No,
nice.
that would be ideal. Wouldn't it? To go, see you. Good luck with them. I'll be back in a week. I certainly, and I think for mums and dads, whether you're doing it together or you're parenting on your own, that you definitely need time out yourself. And so what I used to do with siblings fighting was that I would go to them and say, I've just seen what's happened. Daddy's going to time out. My children never went to time out. I went to time out.
Oh,
and so I would go to time out
like
and go,
these.
when I come back, I'm going to be 2 minutes. I'm setting the timer. When I come back, which I didn't have a smartphone for, but I had to go and put it on the stove, and I would go and sit in the kitchen on the bench or something, and I would say, when I come back, we're going to talk about what happened, because what happened was not okay. And they would spend 2 minutes themselves in timeout going, what's going to happen? Is this, oh no. Because sometimes parents talk too much. Okay. And I'm regularly saying to mums and dads, shut up.
Yeah, right.
What's the agreement with the kids? The clear agreement. The next time you guys do this, you know where the lounge room is and you know where your bedroom is. One of you will get to be in the bedroom and one of you will get to be in the lounge room. Now, that's the consequence. We just have to, because if you're not going to do this nicely together, we get that. Kids fight all the time. If you're not going to do it nicely together,
Yeah, right.
you can place independently, and then, so do we agree that if this happens again? And then when it happens, no words. If pick up your 4-year-old and we're going, hey, look, there's some great fun things to do in here on your own.
Yeah.
It's not going to be hell.
Yes.
I never made time out hell. It was like, hey, here's some great toys, here's a couple of books. I'm going to come back and get you in 5 minutes time.
I love that.
And then if you think you're ready to play nicely together, come and play nicely together.
Yeah.
Person,
Yeah.
The bigger one, an 8-year-old or whatever. Okay, we're over here. Let's go and do that. So
nice.
I think that no words, no 3, 2, 1s. It's just, I've made a commitment. Yeah, and look, and I say to, as a challenge to mums and dads, I say that most 2-year-olds don't trust their parents because their parents have never done what they said they were going to do.
So true.
You keep your fingers off that TV, I'll turn it off. Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
You've never turned it off.
Yeah,
if you don't eat that, there'll be nothing else. There's always something else. So, hey, if you guys do that, do we agree that you'll be in separate rooms just for 5 minutes until you think you might be ready to play? You can have another 5 minutes. Maybe you'll have some fun just playing separately for a while. Because siblings, unlike us, we're busy here doing this stuff. Siblings are constantly together most of the time. In fact, you depend on it.
Right.
And there's an old proverb that says, if you visit your neighbour too often, you'll tire of them. So they've tired of each other. So that's that. And I guess in summing up that issue too, I think that if children can't get positive attention, they'll settle for negative attention because it's still attention. And so there's the step back moment, maybe while they're having some separate playtime. Right. And there's lots of different ideas. I think this is my normal go-to.
Yes.
Just have the conversation about, maybe I came home from work, I said hi, I dropped my bags, I talked to them for like less than 30 seconds and now they're playing together. Yeah. Because I've got to get dinner on and 3 loads of washing and get ready for the next day, blah, all life happens.
Right.
So I'm not even thinking about talking to my husband when they come home going, you know what, I just want to have a happy, loving, long-term relationship with you. All that stuff in the rest of the series, we don't even get to that yet.
Right,
so even as parents, to be able to go, maybe what could I do to offer these kids a bit more positive attention? Not so that they're hanging on me, just entertaining them or constantly being with them. Just to be able to go, how do I offer some positive attention so they don't feel like they need to get some negative attention? And how do they just not tire of each other? They're with each other all the time. If you were that with a girlfriend or even with your husband, be like, okay, can we just have some quiet time for a little bit?
Right.
I've seen you for 3 hours every day for the last 57,000 days, and I'm sick of you. So that little pause break can be awesome.
Yeah, nice. Oh my gosh, so many gems.
Can I just tell you, which I say to all mums and dads, just be nice to yourself. If you've watched this whole series, we're human beings. Windscreen bigger than the rear vision mirror. So take 1 or 2 things that you go, let me just experiment with that. And it's an experiment. Every kid is different. Every child is different. You're different. Every parent's different. Just be patient. Keep going with the experiment and see how you go.
And friends, this is why I just adore this man. He's a total legend. Thank you so much, Bruce, for your time and just
awesome.
sharing your insight and your wisdom.
It would be kind of weird to shake your hand, but we could just do a high five instead.
Love it.
That'd be great.
Awesome.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah.
Shoot us any questions if you have any.